printers, as you can see, and most people that don't really, I guess I should say, most people that know me know that I hate double stroking anything, especially white. But here we are. We're double stroking about a 19-inch print here, not the base. We're doing the top white. We had to bump our mesh count up quite a bit. We're just flat out of the mesh counts that I would rather use here. So we're using a 225 for the top white, and yeah, we're double stroking the top white. We're running the flood speed maxed out and the print speed on both heads, number 1 and 12, with Synergy cotton white. And you know, I think the print speed is probably around 35 inches per second, somewhere in that area. It's a little bit faster than what the RPM is capable of as far as the print speed goes. Not a ton faster, but it is faster. One of the main reasons why I dislike doubling for any reason was on a traditional machine that the carousel raises and lowers, you know, double stroking, it doesn't quite double your production speed, but it's pretty dang close. Okay, so our unloader's having a problem here keeping the shirts from getting ink splotches on him when he's unloading, so he's fairly new at this, so we're trying to figure out why it's happening here and see if we can work through it, but I'll keep the video going here. Where was I? Yeah, one of the great things about this machine is, God forbid, we have to double stroke something, we can still run at decent production speeds. Like right now, we're at 720 pieces per hour with a 19-inch print. That's awesome, in my opinion. So yeah, we've been running this speed for about an hour now. Everything's working really, really good. Another thing that we don't normally do that I did do on this job was we set up the roller squeegee, and I actually turned it off a little bit ago because, you know, I know most people aren't going to believe this, but there's just no benefits here. We did not see a benefit of using the roller squeegee on this job, this particular print. It actually kind of, I don't know, it seems like it lowered, you know, our opacity just a tad bit from not using it. I'm going to continue to test it and really see if we can get some benefits out of using that roller squeegee. You know, too many printers that I respect use that roller squeegee and really say great things about it. So that's why I've got another one here, and we're going to try to see if we can actually benefit. Why doesn't it work as well for us? I'm telling you guys, print speed makes a huge difference, and the overall opacity of your print, and really just it makes that much of a difference that oh yeah, and the smoothness, the smoothness of that print is much, much better the faster you can move that squeegee blade. So, you know, those two things, it's the only thing I can really think of as to why. Oh yeah, you know, pressure, print pressure, we're relatively low. We're running at about 25 psi on head 1, and we're at 25 on head 12 where we're double stroking. Trying to show the print speed over here. That's moving. Yeah, print speed actually on head 1 is probably around 30 psi on head 1. Oh man. Try to get a good look at it, but we're not blazing through this. But it's still not easy to poke around and check things out. Alright, I'll try this next one. Oh, right at probably 28. Really close to 30 psi. And okay, what mesh count do we have over here? Well, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you guys what mesh count we're using on head 1. But we are using a Dr. J squeegee blade at about about an 80-degree angle with the sharp or normal side of the squeegee blade. We're not using the beveled edge. Once our ink, you know, once it gets really warmed up and loosens up, and if we start to lose any opacity here, once it was really cold this morning, I may flip that blade around and use the beveled edge on the base. We've also got another Dr. J in head 12, sharp side as well. And what else? Yeah, the top white is on a 225 S thread. Doesn't put down a lot of ink. Just enough. Alright, so we're gonna break for some lunch after I finish this cart. Oh yeah, as you can see, we got another job over here on the RPM. A big, just nasty size print. A lot of ink going down this thing. But yeah, the beauty of having two autos is we're just so flexible in what we can run and how much more we can do in a day. Even though we don't have any more employees, you know, we've still got you know, right now we've got a 3.5-man crew. I would say I'm out here only on a part-time basis, but I'm still trying to, you know, do all the other crap that I do, as well as run this machine. You know, about 4 hours a day. Yeah, some other things, you know, get overlooked, but you know, we're still running fairly smoothly. I can always just work more hours to take care of the little things, you know, to run a shop our size. You know, it's not a big shop by any means. You know, we're $1 million screen printing operation, meaning we do a little over $1 million annually in screen printing sales, with about 75% custom and 25% contract printing. You know, I'd like to keep it around 80-20 if possible. You know, I know a lot of people, they do quite well doing contract work, and more power to those shops. It's nothing wrong with that business model at all. You know, I think when it comes to, you know, your markups and what you can make, you know, per piece printed, you know, if you're doing some retail stuff, if you've got a retail line or selling directly to a retailer, in most cases you'll make quite a bit more per piece. And then you got your custom work that I prefer to do, and then, you know, per piece, the contract side of things, you know, I'm telling you, it's not bad. If you get the volume, you can make a lot of money being a contract shop. Gotta have the volume though. Now, unfortunately, most of our contract customers don't have the volume, except for, you know, the job that we're running today is actually 1,600 pieces, which most shops, that's nothing. That's a small job. But hey, for us, anything that's got a comma in the quantities, you know, I'm saying, hey, that's a big damn job. Alright. Trying to think if there's anything else that would benefit anybody. It's me blabbing about crap like I've been doing. Really doesn't help anybody. It's kind of a time waster. I don't want anybody to get upset that I'm wasting their time. You can always watch a different video. Alright, that was weird. We had a random extra large in the stack. And there's an XL on pallet 1, I think. Just one shirt. Oh, one more thing, shout out to my pops, my dad today, early this morning. We went up to the hospital for him to get his hip replacement surgery. So he got his left total hip replacement on the left side, and just got off the phone with my mom about 30 minutes ago, and he did great. Fantastic. He's in the recovery room. I did get to talk to him, and he had his right hip done in 2002, and man, he was in, it hurt him really bad. But I just got off the phone with him, and he said everything was wonderful. He had essentially no pain to speak of, and happy to hear that. Can't wait to go see him here in a little bit. Tough old badger. That's what happens when you are young. You know, I think he rode his last bareback horse in a rodeo when he was about 42 years old, and he was pretty dang broken down at that point. So yeah, he had no business riding a bareback horse at 42 years old, but you know what? That's what old rodeo cowboys do. And then they have hip replacement surgery at age, you know, I guess his first one was at 54. So the second one, he's about to turn 72 in a couple of weeks. yeah, way to go, Dad. Great job. Alright, we're getting to the end of this cart here, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And see if we can knock out another video tomorrow, or if something interesting comes up, we'll do another one today.